Hello guys, my name is Hussain Safi from hunglessons.blogspot.com. In this video tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to create a Vim-like multiple profile pic toggling system. For more tutorials, visit my website hunglessons.blogspot.com. It's an awesome programming website. I'm working it from. It's been 3 months while I'm working in it. I have a I have a bet I have one more tutorial named simple drop down menu with keyboard operation shortcut. It's on fire, it's going on 5 minutes, traffic is hitting the top. Okay, now I will show you how our project will look. It will look something like that. We will click any image and it will change. We will click any small image and it will change the big image appearance. It is inspired from a website called vim.com. Here here a profile pic system was very awesome. It's allow you to upload multiple profile pics. You can toggle between them, click and change the big picture. Okay, enough of talking. Now we will dive into the code. Okay, for I have a basic HTML5 markup ready. I will make a div with an ID of container. I will make it con for making short. You know I'm lazy. We will open a style tag. We'll select the con container. We will make it height 700 pixels, width 700 pixels, border border radius and border 1 pixel, solid, hash ccc. Okay, it will fine, and the background will be of hash fafbfb. Okay, now we will style the body will be background of black hash 555, a grayish type color, and a margin of 0 pixels. Okay, pixel. Now I will open the folder. I will open it and okay, it's shifting towards left. We will make it center. For making a div center in CSS, we use margin, 0, and auto. 0 means from top and bottom the margin will be 0, and from the left and right the margin will be auto. It automatically center the div. Okay, you can see that. Okay, now we will, in the container folder, we use a center tag. It's a HTML5 center tag. It will center all the things which we put inside that. We'll use a h1 element. Oh, sorry. We will use a h1 vim like, no, where we are typing, like we will type it hunk lessons.blogspot.com. Visit my website, guys. Okay, now we will make a div shiv not div 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 with an uh, id of profile container. Okay, now we will make another div inside. No, we will not make an another div. We will make an image tag, img image tag. Image source will be, I will make the source image tag, and it will and we will give it a class of large image. Okay, fine. And after the image tag we will make a UI, unordered list, and we will make 4 li elements. How much li elements? It will be 5 li elements. Okay, li, and inside a image tag, image source. Leave the source for now. We'll make we will copy the source. In class we will give it a small image. Okay, simply copy that and paste it 4 times. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, sign. Our page will look something like weird. Okay, we'll copy the image URLs. Okay, first will be the source for it. Second, copy image URL. Okay, Okay, copy image URL, copy image URL, copy image URL, copy image URL. Okay, now it's time to style our elements. Okay, we'll select by CSS. We'll select, first of all, we'll select profile profile con. Okay, we will its center, then we will make it its height will be something 300 pixels, and width will be 250 pixels. Okay, and we will give a border of 1 pixel solid has CCC. It's a gray color, I love that color. Border and radius will be 5 pixels. Okay, it will look something like that. Okay, our image tags are right. Okay, now we will style our image. profile con profile con dot large image. We have a class of large, we have a image inside our div profile container. We have a image tag with a class of large image. We will select that by CSS. The best way to selecting an element by CSS. Okay, we will make we would give okay, we will give it a padding of 10 pixels, and it will we will give it a height of something 250 pixels and width of 250 pixels. It will adjust it. Okay, our image is adjusted. Now we will style the class. I think we should remove that. We'll style the class small image class will be height will be of 40 pixels, and width will be something 37 pixel will be fine. And we should give a margin because we will separate every div. We will give a margin of 5 pixels. Okay, now we will it will look something like that. Every image is now small. We'll give a border. Okay, I will give a border one border will be of 2 pixel solid hash FFFFFF. It's a white color. It will look something annoying. I should give it a CCC. What you say, guys? Okay, no, it's not working. I should give it FFF. Oh, it's nice. Now it's good, looking good. Okay, now what to? It's not looking like that. It's looking annoying. It's a list item. We will make it fine in just a minute. We will select the profile container ID, mark it in CSS hash profile pic. We have a UL element inside another list. We will first of all give it a margin of 0 pixel, padding of 0 pixel, and list style none. This will remove the bullets. Okay, see, that's now aligned. Okay, now we have to make it vertical. It's horizontal right now, we have to make it vertical. For this I will copy that because I'm lazy. I'll copy that and put a li element. Li, we are putting that because we have made a markup. That's our profile container, which right here, and that's our UL, which right here, and that's our li, which right here. Okay, we make that li and we will make it float left. Okay, and float left, that's fine. That will look awesome. We should make a width, we should do with something less. We will do with 36 will be fine. With 36 will be fine. Okay, it's looking awesome. One more thing, when we hover over the cursor, it's not looking like a clickable link. We should make that while in the small image ID we will say cursor pointer. Okay, now it will be fine. We should refresh the page, it's looking fine. And 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 the hover, and we will make a hover element, and we will change the border to 2 pixel solid cornflower blue. Okay, now see, it's changing the color on hover of our mouse. It's fine, our markup is ready. Now we have to make the JavaScript. Okay, for the JavaScript, we can do it via simple JavaScript, but using jQuery will make it more easy and give a nice effect also. For the jQuery latest version, I will go to the jQuery.com, code.jQuery, and copy the file. Or you can go to jQuery.com and check out the jQuery websites and plugins, etc. Yeah guys, I have also developed a plugin for jQuery. Its name is hunkscrolltop.js, a jQuery plugin by Hussein Saifi, me, and you can try a demo here also. It's very awesome. After the loading a page, wait, man. You know guys, my net is very slow because I'm downloading something. Okay, while it's loading, okay, it's loaded. See, we have a scroll to top bottom button here. We click it, it's go to the top. It's very easy to implement. Check out my blog, the post is there, or you can download it from here. Okay, fine. We have copied. We will use a script tag, a source, and put the jQuery code here. jQuery file will be loaded for us. We will use a script tag. Okay, we will use $document dot ready function. When our document is ready to go, we will call our function. That will work. We will call our function for checking. We will alert something. We will select hunk. I love my name. I love many things. Alert our name. My name is alerted. Okay, fine. Now we will make some elements. We will keep a track of some element. A large image element, var large image. We have created a variable large image, and we will select the large image by its ID. We have given it a ID of large image. Copy that, paste it here. Okay, fine. And we will make one more variable with name small image. We will also track it by jQuery. We will also track it or select it whatever you want to say. Okay, our elements have been selected by jQuery. Now we will do a simple thing. Whenever a small image is clicked, whenever the small image is click, we will perform a function, and this function will take. Okay, I forgot it one thing. Okay, we will make a data element, data large image element, large image attribute, large image data large image attribute. It's a HTML5 attribute. You can make this attribute and paste the image URL, because it's for demo. I am doing it for demo purposes, but when you use it in a real website, it's very headache to load a big image, which is of which real size is of 400 by 500 pixel, and loading it and 40 by 44 pixels. That's waste the net a lot. That's why you should load a small image here and give a data attribute whenever, and get that data attribute by jQuery or JavaScript, and paste that data attribute, that the URL from the data attribute at the script. You got that? Okay, we will do that. I will pause the video and put all that data attributes in all the images. We have put all the data large image attribute in the our markup. It's now ready, except the large image. It's not need to put a data large image element attribute in the large image. Okay, whenever the small image is clicked, we will make a variable large image data. Okay, and set it to dollar this dot attribute data large image. Now you have got it why I have used data large image. Okay, and whenever the large image is and the data is stored in in our variable large image, and we will put that variable in the large image. Okay, we will make we will use large image which we have selected here dot attribute. We will make it attribute and give it a source will be large image data. That's all. It should work. Okay, I will go and refresh my page and select it. Okay, it's working. It's fine. It's working. It's awesome. You can use some jigger effects like large image dot fade in or fade out. Okay, fade out, fade in. You can use that effects. It will enhance your project, but for demo purposes, it's right. Load the page and it's working fine. Guys, for more tutorial, don't forget to visit my website hunglessons.blogspot.com. Catch me on Facebook. I'm ready to accept your friend requests and ready to help you. I love to help people. Ask me questions on YouTube, tweet me on Twitter, plus me at Google Plus, watch my videos at Vim, become a reader at Feedburner, and catch me at Dailymotion. Bye for now.